Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I make these acetate pages. These were in the project share I did a little while ago, and it's super easy, so stay tuned before I show you. If you like these types of tutorials or if you like my videos, consider subscribing. It really helps me out. So let's get into it.
Okay, so what you're going to need is your sewing machine. If you have a fuse tool, you could do the exact same thing, and you're also going to need some acetate. So I use this, which is a roll of acetate, and I get this off AliExpress, and this is used for like the outside of cakes, but it is just acetate and it's really cheap, and you get like 20 meters for like $4 or something. I'll pop a link down below for this one. This is the 4-inch one. You can also get it in, I think, 6 inches and maybe 8 inches, but I just have the 4-inch one. So what I do is I measure out how long it needs to be. And I'm making a page for this book here, and I know this book is 4 inches and it can only really be about the size of a Project Life card. So I know the size of a Project Life card is 3x4, but you can just quickly measure it to double check if your page is different. So I know I need one that's 3x4. So what I'm going to do is, because this is 4 inches, I know that I can use it for that size, so I'm going to take 6 inches of it and then cut it. I use my paper trimmer to cut it. This is quite of like a nice flexible acetate, so I use it just in my paper trimmer, but you can just measure and cut with scissors. So like I said, I need 3 inches wide, so I'm going to cut 6 inches so that we can fold it in half. So I'm going to go to my 6-inch mark and then cut, and then just put my roll of acetate away because I don't need it anymore. And then what I'm going to do is simply just fold it in half and then crease down the side. I know it's really hard to see. I take some washi like so, and I put it on 2 sides. Now I make sure it's nice and evenly lined up, and then I take the washi, which this one is not even, there we go. I take the washi like this, and I use it just to hold it closed while I'm sewing one of the sides so that it doesn't move. So there we go, like that. And then I'll also seal this side as well. Just making sure that it's lined up, which it is now. Okay. Then you're also going to need your sequins. So this is my sequins mix here. This is to go with like heritage. So I've got some purples and some blacks and like some peachy colors. But first I need to sew down the side that is sealed. I always sew that side down, so the part where the crease is, I sew on that side first as close as I can to the seal mark, and then I will sew there and there. So I'm going to sew 3 sides, leaving the top open for me to put the sequins in. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'll come back.
Get to where the washi tape is I will peel it off when I get close to it. I'm quite close to it now, so I'm just going to peel it out because I don't need it. And then I'm going to sew my last side.
As you can see, I've sewn down the 3 sides, and I'm going to take off this top piece here. I'm going to pour my sequins in. Now, depending on how big your pocket is and how many sequins you really own, will depend on how much you decide to put in your pocket. I kind of want it to be really quite chunky, so I'm actually going to put
all of what's left of that sequins mix in there. So there we go, that's the sequins mix in there. Now you want to hold it down the bottom like this for when you sew your top part. So I'm going to do that now. So we have our sealed pocket, and now I'm going to set it with some eyelets in the page. I'm using eyelets because if you don't do that, the sequins will fall out. So what I do is I just take a pen, I'm just using this paint pen here, and I'm just going to take a page out that I've already measured. You could also just line it up against your jump rings, but I just go like this typically. I put my page that is the same size on it, and I do a dab my paint pen, and if I move the sequins out of the way, I can see where I did the dots. Then I'm going to take my crocodile and I'm just going to punch my holes in there. So there's one and then two. Now my eyelets are just slightly bigger than the holes, but because it is acetate, I can squeeze them in. So then I put my eyelets in like that, and I'm just going to set them with my crocodile. That's the way I want it to go. So there we go, and then I just, no I don't, that's the way it needs to be. There's one, and then okay, and here is my little acetate page. And as you can see, I just find the section that I want it to go in. This one I want it to be in the front. So I'm going to just pop it off.
Put it into my little booklet, and as you can see, there's my little shaker page. So really quick and easy to put together, and it looks so cute in the book, and then you can cover it with an embellishment if you want to, which I did in my previous example. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Bye!